full of flavor, all haters warming up the bitches.
It's your man right here, Mr. Franklin, aka Kamikaze, checking in with my boy Purplle Haze, man, broadcasting live from fun. You know what I'm talking about out there north. You know what I'm talking about North Jackson. That's what we do.
Hey, what's your name? It's Kamikaze from the state of the SIP. When them things get laid down and the mics get ripped.
For those of you that might not, you know what I'm saying, know the history, like I said, my name is Mr. Franklin, aka Kamikaze. One half of the mighty Crooked Lettaz with David Banner, of course, y'all know, you know what I'm saying, the creators of a Southern classic, you know what I'm saying, one of the most classic Southern hip-hop records to ever be created in Gray Skies back in the day. You know, also the creator of the Too Broke to Ball album, for those of you that, you know, can remember, you know, the Bust Your Head to the White Meat anthem, better known as You Ain't Hard. Same Old Clothes, I Apologize, man. Just about a decade-long career, man, you know, being a part of Crooked Lettaz and being a solo artist as well, and also transitioning into, you know, being a label head, transitioning into, you know, a lot of other aspects in media, you know, putting my diploma to good use, man. Also, you know, going through music, movies, TV, radio, executive producing some TV shows, many of which you might see around the central Mississippi area as well. So trying to stay well versed, man, trying to be what you would term a 2012 Renaissance man. Well, the label is Hourglass Media Group. Hourglass Entertainment is the entertainment arm of Hourglass Media Group, which encompasses the TV and film production, the radio production, and the label as well. Of course, Hourglass Entertainment has been around since my first solo record, which was aka Mr. Shown Up, which was around 2005, 2006. That was the record where, you know, you first were introduced to I Apologize. Too Broke the Ball was the next record. We did Draft Day 1, we did Draft Day 2, we did Draft Day 2.5, the reboot. Branched out into rock music. You know, my band, of course, Storage 24, rock band, you know what I'm saying, probably the hottest, most controversial rock band in the state of Mississippi right now. Doing that as well. And branching off and pretty soon about to bring some other artists into the fold. Yeah. I was actually managing Storage 24 at the time, and you know, the lead singer, Baby Fred, is somebody that I've known since the 7th grade, and he basically just asked me to become a part of the band, you know, because I had already done like 2 songs with him. I was already going out and performing with him at shows, and he asked me to actually become an integral part of the band. So like now I'm a part of the band, I'm a part of Storage 24, and you know, I bring a different element to the band, you know, with harmonies, with vocals, with lyrics, you know, helping with songwriting, and just really kind of taking the stage presence to a brand new level, you know what I'm saying? So Storage 24 is something near and dear to me, you know what I'm saying? The new album is going to be dropping soon, but if you haven't had a chance to see Storage 24 live on stage, that's a treat that you really don't want to miss. One of our biggest attributes is our live show. You know, we consider ourselves to be one of the best live performing bands in the land.
Maybe not really a love song, you know what I'm talking about this love affair that I've had with this thing called hip-hop, you know what I'm talking about?
About 3 years ago, I kind of retired from the game because I wanted to kind of concentrate on being an administrative role, you know. Of course, you know, being a full-time rapper is not something that I expected to be doing for the better part of my life. It's not even what I expected to be doing originally. Actually, my plan A was actually to be a writer and be a news anchor, and I ended up actually getting a record deal. So, you know, my plan was to back off and kind of go into an administrative role a little bit, man. And I had kind of gotten despondent with, you know, how the game had become, you know, and I felt like, you know, what was going on in the rap game right now, I felt like if that's what I had to do to participate in it, that I didn't want to be a part of it. So I kind of backed away from it, man. And really, kind of like at the end of 2011, I felt the passion coming back again. You know what I'm saying? Like I always, you know, send a shout out to my man, Air Slim, man. You know what I'm saying? Super Street Fame, Fly Gang, man. My man Air Slim called me and asked me to get on one of his records for his Sex, Money, and Drugs mixtape that he put out, and it was like, you know, reacquainting yourself with that female that you had gotten out of touch with for a long time, that you were always in love with. And when I did that verse on his record, it kind of rejuvenated me and kind of re-sparked me, and the passion started returning. And you know, with me hosting the Generation Next showcases, the indie showcases at my spot at Dreams, you know, watching these cats do their thing, man, it kind of reinvigorated me, man, and the passion returned. And so I made the decision, after praying about it and talking to my wife about it, I made the decision to, you know, return to active duty, as it were, at the end of 2011. And I'm gonna actually release, you know, 3 projects this year, and we're gonna hit the road, and we're gonna see how things go. The first project is going to be the reintroduction of Mr. Franklin, and that mixtape is gonna be hosted by my man DJ Bang Bang, Murder Team in the business. It's basically gonna be a compilation of all of my dopest features from 2012 on one mixtape. I did a lot of features. When I stepped back in and cats found out that I was doing this again, I got calls for a lot of features. A lot of cats called me. Jumped off a lot of features, man, about 20 features actually, and I'm gonna take like my favorite 12 and I'm gonna put them on a mixtape. Bang Bang is gonna chop them things up, man, and we're gonna put that out in the streets just to reacquaint people and reintroduce them to Mr. Franklin. I'm gonna be changing my name, I'm gonna be going from Kamikaze and transferring into Mr. Franklin. Just because I'm older now and I'm more mature, and you know, Mr. Franklin is the more mature incarnation of what I've become as a man and a father and a husband, as an MC. So I'm reintroducing myself to the fans as Mr. Franklin. The second project is going to be an EP. The EP is going to be called My Strange Addiction, and the album is going to be called Tacos for Breakfast, and the album is going to be coming this fall, man, and I'm returning to the hip-hop roots. So all those people that remember the Crooked Lettaz records and are fans of the hip-hop records that we put together on that album, that's what I'm going back to, because now what's so fulfilling about it is that I get to do the records that I want to do and not what I have to do. I don't have to do records to go on radio anymore. I don't have to do records to get played in the club anymore. DJs, if you don't play these records, it's cool. Radio, if you don't play these records, it's cool. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna perform this music live, do this for the people that originally fell in love with Crooked Lettaz and fell in love with Kamikaze as an MC back in the day. Whatever happens, happens. This is not something that I'm doing for commercial appeal. I'm doing this because I want to create albums, because cats don't create albums anymore. So look out for Tacos for Breakfast, man. That's going to be the project that's going to really do its thing, man. We hitting the road. The reintroduction tour has already started. As you see this, man, we've already hit Baton Rouge. We're going to be hitting Memphis. We're going to be hitting Starkville. We're going to be hitting Hattiesburg. We're going to be hitting Little Rock, Arkansas. We're going to be hitting the stage with Big Crit August the 8th in Jackson, Mississippi at Hal and Mal's, man, coming through, man. We got Atlanta, we got Birmingham, you know, we got Huntsville, we got Mobile, Montgomery. We got a lot of places that we're going to go back and reacquaint ourselves on this reintroduction tour with a lot of people, man. So the bull shark is back. It's feeding time, and I'm about to pull up to the table and eat again. So
don't ever talk to police, don't let them know just when you sleep, and watch them killers cause they creep, and don't believe it does get deep. If I said it, then I did it. If I speaks it, then I live it. And early Christmas we gon' get it. Can me and C, we bout to spit it with it, partner, but I'm not